Sometimes our hearts must find a place apart amid life's fleeting woes and endless strife. Embrace the Stoic wisdom deep in your heart to live in peace amidst the storms of life. Have you ever felt tired and stressed because of the people around you? Or have you ever encountered situations that made you lose all your energy and spirit? If the answer is yes, then this video is for you. Morgan will share with you ways to help us separate from negative factors and find inner peace. Think about a person or situation that has recently made you feel frustrated, and imagine how your life would change if you learned to separate from it in a healthy way. Or take a minute to think of a relationship or situation you'd like to improve by separating. Have you tried any of these methods? What do you expect to change after applying the lessons from this video? In this video, Morgan will provide you with not only theoretical knowledge, but also specific practical exercises, helping you step by step build the habit of separation and make it a part of your daily lifestyle. Trust this journey, and I promise you will see a positive difference in your life. Separation is not about avoiding or running away, but about how we protect our soul and spirit from negative influences. You'll learn how to identify signs of separation, apply Stoic thinking techniques to your daily life, and manage your emotions effectively. Stoicism, an ancient yet incredibly powerful philosophy, will be the key that opens the door to spiritual freedom. Are you willing to accept this challenge? Join me on the journey to discover and practice valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to improve the quality of your life. Join our community where people share stories, experiences, and encourage each other on the path to finding happiness and peace. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any useful videos from Stoic Kingdom. Did you know that detachment is not simply about staying away from people and situations, but is also a subtle art that helps us find peace of mind? Try to imagine yourself standing in the middle of a storm, but being able to feel absolute peace from within. Is this strange? That's right, and this will open up a new horizon for you about separation through the lens of Stoicism. Welcome to Morgan's world. Today, we will explore together a very important aspect of Stoic philosophy: separation. Have you ever wondered how you can live a peaceful life amid the pressures and hustle and bustle of modern life? If so, Morgan is here to share some valuable insights with you. Coming to number 1. Understanding detachment. Understanding detachment in Stoicism is about understanding how we manage our minds and emotions. That's how we learn to accept that there are things beyond our control and not let those things affect our inner peace. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have control over your thoughts, not the outside world. Realize this, and you will find strength." Morgan wants you to understand that detachment is not indifference or insensitivity. Instead, it's the ability to keep your mind and heart from getting caught up in the upheavals of the world around you. Do you feel like you are constantly dominated by negative emotions? When you practice detachment, you will find that you can face challenges and difficulties more calmly. You will no longer be swept up in waves of anger, anxiety, or grief. Instead, you will learn to look at things more objectively, thereby making more informed decisions. Think about a recent situation that caused you to lose your temper. How can you apply detachment to handle that situation more wisely? Please share your thoughts with us. In our journey to learn about separation, we will also learn how to recognize the signs that we need to separate. It could be unhealthy relationships, stressful jobs, or unrealistic expectations we set for ourselves. Understanding these things will make it easier for us to practice separation effectively. Morgan wants to remind you that separation is not about giving up, but about finding control and peace in life. Don't forget that you always have the right to choose how you react to the world around you. Start your journey today, and you will see positive change in every moment of your life. Morgan looks forward to hearing your stories about applying detachment to everyday life. Are you ready to change your life? Understanding separation is just the first step in the journey to finding inner peace. Once we have mastered this art, the next step is to identify the signs that need separation. Do you ever feel like you're caught up in toxic relationships or stressful situations and can't get out? It is at times like these that separation becomes extremely necessary. Morgan will explore with you how to recognize those subtle signals so that you can apply effective detachment, helping to protect your soul and maintain peace amid life's storms. Let's move on to number 2. Recognizing signs of needed detachment. Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship or situation that left you feeling frustrated and exhausted? If the answer is yes, then this is the first sign we need to identify. In life, we often get caught up in unhealthy relationships or situations without realizing it. Have you noticed that every time you meet someone, you feel more pressured and stressed? This can be a clear sign that you need to separate to protect your soul. Morgan wants you to understand that recognizing these signals will not only help you escape negative situations, but will also help you maintain inner peace and live a happier life. The second sign you need to pay attention to is when you feel that you are no longer in control of your emotions and actions. Do you often feel angry, sad, or anxious for no apparent reason? This may stem from the fact that you are being influenced by external factors that you cannot control. Please share with Morgan your experiences about losing control of your emotions so we can find a solution together. Another sign you should pay attention to is when you feel that you are losing yourself. Do you find yourself changing to please others or to fit a certain situation? If so, that's when you need to reconsider and practice separation. Stoicism teaches us that separation is not about giving up, but about finding oneself and protecting personal values. The small challenge that Morgan wants to give you is, take a moment to think about the relationships or situations in your life that make you feel uncomfortable or pressured. What signs can you identify that indicate you need to separate? Please share your thoughts below in the comments section to discuss and find suitable solutions with Morgan. Morgan wants to remind you that identifying and practicing detachment is an important part of maintaining inner peace and living a happy life. Don't hesitate to practice separation when you feel it is necessary. This not only helps you protect your soul, but also helps you grow and become stronger. Are you ready to identify the signals that need separation in your life? Once we have identified the signs of separation, the next question is, what are the benefits of separation? Can you imagine what your life would be like if you could be free from the pressure and stress that negative relationships or situations bring. Let's explore with Morgan the benefits that separation brings, from finding inner peace, improving mental health, to the ability to make better decisions. This journey will help you understand that separation is not just an act of self-preservation, but also an important step towards living a happy and prosperous life. Are you ready to experience these amazing benefits? Continue with Morgan to learn more about how separation can magically change your life. Number 3. Benefits of detachment. Did you know that 70% of adults feel stressed every day, and 45% say they regularly lose sleep due to worry? Is this surprising? Interestingly, detachment may be the key to escaping these pressures. Join Morgan to dig deeper into the amazing benefits of separation and why it's so important. Separation helps us find inner peace. When you learn to separate from negative situations and people, you will experience a peace that you may not have known before. Have you ever experienced this feeling? Imagine, after a stressful day at work, you can separate from the pressures and find peace in your soul. This not only helps you relax, but also improves your mental health significantly. The next benefit of separation is the ability to make more informed decisions. When you are not influenced by negative emotions and external pressures, you will be able to look at things more objectively. Do you find that you often make decisions under stress? Morgan has been through this, and I understand that being detached has helped me a lot in making good and informed decisions. Separation also boosts mental health. When you're not caught up in toxic relationships or stressful situations, you'll feel lighter, reduce anxiety, and improve your mood. Did you know that good mental health can prolong your life? This is one of the valuable benefits that separation brings. Ultimately, separation helps you build better relationships. When you know how to separate, you will no longer feel like you have to endure unhealthy relationships. Instead, you will focus on relationships that bring joy and emotional support. Have you ever had to leave a bad relationship to find peace? Please share your story with Morgan and the community so we can learn and grow together. Morgan hopes that you have seen the importance of separation and the benefits it brings. Are you ready to apply detachment to your life? Get started today and feel the positive change. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and comment detachment below the video to join Morgan and everyone on the journey to discover valuable lessons from Stoicism. Let's build a happier and more peaceful life together. It's great that you have patiently followed this far, proving that you are a true Stoic. Once we understand and enjoy the benefits of detachment, the next step is to apply the thinking techniques of Stoicism to our daily lives. Have you ever wondered how to maintain a strong and calm mind under all circumstances? Join Morgan to explore Stoic thinking techniques, time-tested methods that help you not only achieve inner peace, but also develop yourself comprehensively. Are you ready? Continue this inspiring journey and equip yourself with powerful tools to face every challenge in life. Number 4. Stoic mindset techniques. Have you ever wondered how to maintain a strong and calm mind under all circumstances? How did the Stoic philosophers maintain their spirituality amid life's upheavals? Today, Morgan will explore with you the thinking techniques of Stoicism, methods that help you not only find inner peace, but also develop yourself comprehensively. When we talk about Stoic thinking techniques, the first thing to mention is the ability to control your thoughts and emotions. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have control over your thoughts, not the outside world. Realize this, and you will find strength. The first technique Morgan wants to share is to differentiate between the controllable and the uncontrollable. In life, there are many factors that we cannot control, from the weather, other people's behavior, to random events. Have you ever felt helpless over things beyond your control? Please comment below the video to let Morgan know what you think. It's important that we focus on what we can control: your own thoughts, actions, or reactions. In this way, we will reduce unnecessary anxiety and stress. The second technique is to practice gratitude daily. Stoicism advises us to look at things from a positive perspective, to be grateful for what we have instead of focusing on our shortcomings. Every morning, take a few minutes to think about the things you are grateful for in life. Can you share one thing you are grateful for today? The third technique is negative visualization, a very unique method of Stoicism. This does not mean we are pessimistic, but rather we imagine the worst possible scenarios to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally. Once we have imagined and accepted the worst, we will feel lighter and easily face reality. Have you ever tried this technique? Try to imagine a situation where you are worried and mentally prepare for it. You will see a clear difference. Finally, Morgan wants to reiterate something important. The journey to becoming a true Stoic is not a lonely one. We learn, share, and grow together. Join our community. Share your stories and experiences to create a happier and more prosperous life together. Are you ready to apply Stoic thinking techniques to your daily life? Once we have mastered the techniques of Stoic thinking, the next step is to apply them to daily life, especially in relationships. Have you ever found it difficult to stay calm and control your emotions in stressful relationships? Practicing separation in relationships not only helps you protect your soul, but also improves the quality of those relationships. Join Morgan to learn how to apply detachment to maintain peace and balance in personal and social relationships. Number 5. Applying detachment in relationships. Surely you have lost control many times in a stressful relationship, right? This is not uncommon, but by practicing detachment, it is possible to remain calm and clear-headed. That is the power that Morgan wants to share with you today. Separation in relationships is not about staying away or giving up, but about keeping a healthy distance to protect the soul. This helps us not get caught up in other people's negative emotions. Epictetus, the famous Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not things that trouble us, but the way we perceive them." Have you ever wondered how to not be affected by other people's negative emotions? The first technique in applying detachment is to recognize and accept the limitations of yourself and others. Each person has their own strengths and weaknesses. When we realize and accept that no one is perfect, it becomes easier to separate from unrealistic expectations and negative emotions. The second technique is to practice compassion and forgiveness. When faced with conflict, instead of reacting negatively, try to understand, and forgive. This not only helps us maintain relationships, but also helps us feel lighter and more peaceful. Have you ever tried forgiving someone to find peace? Finally, setting clear boundaries is important. Boundaries help us protect our personal space and maintain balance in relationships. Don't hesitate to say no when necessary, and always remember that protecting your soul is a top priority. Do you ever have difficulty setting boundaries? Morgan would love to hear your experiences. Separation in relationships not only helps you maintain inner peace, but also improves the quality of the relationship. Are you ready to apply these techniques to your daily life? After we have learned how to apply detachment in relationships, the next step is how to manage emotions in the process. Have you ever found it difficult to try to detach, but still get caught up in intense emotions? This is completely normal and an important part of the Stoic journey. Join Morgan to discover how to control and regulate your emotions to maintain calm and balance, even in the face of emotional challenges. Number 6. Managing emotions during detachment. Surely you've felt difficult when trying to separate from a relationship, but are still caught up in intense emotions, right? This is completely normal and needs to be handled tactfully to maintain mental calm and balance. The first thing to remember is that we cannot completely control our emotions, but we can learn to manage and regulate them. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not things that trouble us, but how we judge them." Identifying and understanding your emotions is the first step in managing them. The first technique Morgan wants to share is the practice of mindfulness. Focus on the present and recognize the emotions you are experiencing. How often do you take time to listen to yourself? Mindfulness helps you look at your emotions objectively, without judgment, making it easier to control them. The second technique is to seek support from people you trust. Don't be afraid to share your feelings with loved ones or even a psychologist. Have you ever felt lighter after sharing a story? Sharing helps you relieve stress and gain new perspectives. Finally, remember that detachment is not about giving up your emotions, but about learning to control them so that you are not controlled by them. Are you ready to apply these techniques to your daily life to find peace and balance? Please share your thoughts to let Morgan and everyone know. I hope that through these lessons you will find inner peace and live a happier life. Dear friends, Morgan is very grateful and appreciates your patience in following this final part. Together, we've explored how to manage emotions during separation. And now the next step is to build sustainable separation habits. Have you ever wondered how to make separation a natural part of everyday life? Join Morgan to learn how to build a habit of detachment, helping you maintain inner peace and live a happier life. Are you ready to take the next step on this journey? Let's continue to the last number: building a habit of detachment. Have you ever thought that separation is difficult and only for strong-willed people? This is completely wrong. Building a habit of separation is not only simpler than you think, but also brings great benefits to your life. So, how do you maintain detachment in a world of constant change and pressure? Start with small steps. You will be amazed at the positive change this habit brings. The first step to building the habit of detachment is to practice daily awareness. Start each morning with a few minutes of meditation or reflection on the things you can control and the things you can't. Do you usually take time for yourself every day? This is a great way to set your mind for the day ahead, helping you maintain calm and balance. The next step is to set clear boundaries in relationships and work. Learn to say no when necessary, and don't let yourself get caught up in negative situations. Epictetus once said, "Never mind things beyond your control." Do you often have difficulty refusing other people's requests? Finally, remember that detachment is an ongoing process and should be practiced every day. Like any other habit, you need patience and persistence. Don't be discouraged if you have difficulty at first. Trust that every small step you take will lead to a big change. Morgan hopes that you will apply these steps to your daily life to build a habit of detachment that brings peace and happiness. Morgan is extremely grateful to all of you who have spent your precious time accompanying Morgan on his journey to discover Stoicism and learn to separate from unwanted people and situations. You have shown admirable patience and learning spirit, and Morgan is very happy to be able to share this valuable knowledge and experience with you. Together we learned about separation, identified the signs of separation, and understood its benefits. We also discussed Stoic thinking techniques, how to apply detachment in relationships, manage emotions in the process, and finally build sustainable habits of detachment. Morgan hopes that these lessons will not only help you find inner peace, but also change your life in a more positive direction. Morgan wants to say a huge thank you to all of you for being part of this journey. Your support and sharing are a great source of motivation for Morgan to continue spreading the positive values of Stoic philosophy. Do you have any questions or comments? Please leave a comment below the video. Morgan looks forward to hearing your story and discussing with you more about these valuable experiences and lessons. If you find this video useful, please help Morgan press the like button. Comment 1 so YouTube will rate this video useful, or you can share with friends and subscribe to Stoic Kingdom channel so you don't miss the next videos. In addition, you can watch other videos displayed at the end of this video. Thank you, and see you again in the following videos. Wishing you a peaceful and happy day.